Okay, yogis, welcome to your yoga flow practice. Find yourself sitting comfortably on your mat, either with your legs crossed or back on your heels, whichever is most comfortable for you. Bring your hands to your lap, palms face up, to begin to absorb the energy around you. Allow your eyelids to flutter closed or gaze down at the ground below you. Take a breath in. Exhale, drop your chin down towards your chest and stretch the back of your neck. Keep breathing here. Hold it for a couple more breaths. Then inhale, lift your head up. Exhale, dip your head back. Bring your chin up toward the sky. Nice and gentle. Go to where it's comfortable for you. Hold it here for another couple breaths. As you inhale, bring your chin parallel to the ground. Exhale, drop your chin down towards your chest once again. Then inhale, lift it up. Exhale, dip your head back, draw your chin up towards the ceiling. Inhale, bring your chin back parallel to the ground. Exhale, right ear towards your right shoulder. Keep your shoulders where they are and just drop your right ear down. Inhale, lift your head up. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder. Gently stretch through the right side of your neck. One more time each side. Inhale, lift your head. Exhale, right ear to right shoulder. Inhale, lift your head. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder. And inhale, lift your head up. Exhale, tabletop position. Bring your hands to the ground in front of you. Uncross your legs, or if you're on your heels, lift your hips. Bring your knees to the ground. Under your thighs. Take a breath in. Exhale, child's pose. Bring your toes together to touch behind you. Spread your knees out wide. Drop your chest toward the ground and connect your forehead to your mat. Reach your fingertips forward. If this is uncomfortable, you can bring your knees together or bring your arms along by your sides. Allow your hips to sink down low as you reach your fingertips forward. Breathe in and breathe out. And inhale back to tabletop, rise up. Separate your toes, bring your knees under your hips again. Exhale, downward facing dog. Tuck your toes under, lift your hips up and back. Guide your heels toward the ground. Press your belly a little closer to your thighs. Bend one knee, then the other knee a few times. Shake your head no a couple times, a little faster than we did before. And nod your head yes. Take any movement that feels good for you as you stretch through your whole back line of your body. And find stillness. Inhale, look to your hands. Exhale, ragdoll pose. Take little steps until your feet come behind your wrists. Lift your hands, grab opposite elbows. Bring your belly down over your thighs and relax your head toward the ground. Gently rock side to side a couple times. Then find stillness, take a breath in. Exhale, release your hands to the ground in front of you. Bring your feet together to touch. Tuck your chin in. Inhale, rise to standing. Come up slowly. Exhale, standing at attention, Samastitihi. Bring your palms together at your heart center. Bring your feet together. Lengthen the crown of your head toward the sky and close your eyes. Find an intention or dedication that is meaningful to you for this practice, for the rest of your day and the week ahead. And if nothing comes to mind, today my intention is kindness. First and foremost, be kind, compassionate, and gentle with yourself. Then let that kindness and compassion radiate out to those around you. Find patience, find light, find hope through your kindness to yourself and others. Let's seal these intentions together as a community. Breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your mouth. Beautiful. Inhale, open your eyes if they're still closed. Exhale, bring your hands to your sides, face your palms forward. Inhale, mountain pose. Lift your hands up toward the sky. Face your palms toward each other. Ground your feet down into your mat as you lift your hands up a little higher. Take a breath in. Exhale, side bend to the right. Option to grab your left wrist with your right hand and pull up and over. Beautiful. Inhale, mountain pose. Reach your hands both back up toward the sky. Exhale, side bend to the left. Option to bring your left hand to your right wrist. This song, Om Gam Ganapataye Namah, is meant to release any barriers or challenges in your way. Inhale, mountain pose, lift up. Exhale, baby back bend. Bend your elbows out to shoulder height. Lean back, look up, lift your heart toward the sky. Inhale, mountain pose, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your hands to heart center. Hinge at your hips. Hold your belly over your thighs and then release your hands to the ground. Allow the crown of your head to fall towards your mat. And once again, bend one knee and then the other. Just do that a few times. Find stillness. Inhale, high halfway lift. Slide your hands up to your thighs. Draw your belly over your mat and squeeze your shoulder blades together and down your back. That's it. Nice. Take a breath in. Exhale, high plank. Bring your hands to the ground under your shoulders. Step back. Om Gam Ganapataye Namah. We release all the obstacles and challenges in our way. We begin with toe taps to the right and then the left in 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Tap to the right, center, left, center, right, center, left, center. Just for 4, 3, last 2, last 1. Come to your high plank. Take a breath in. Exhale, Spider-Man crunch to the right. Lift your right foot. Bring your knee up towards your right tricep like you're flying through the sky like Spider-Man. You got it? Then step back, take a breath in. Exhale, Spider-Man crunch to the left. Bring your left knee in towards your left tricep. Good. Step back. Come into the right. Back. Left. Back. Just for 4, 3, last 2, you got it. Last 1, come to your high plank. Take your breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your hips up and back. Breathe in. Breathe out. We flow now, yogis. Follow your breath. Inhale, look to your hands. Exhale, forward fold. Walk, step, jump, or float to the top of your space. Inhale, high halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Reach your hands up to the sky. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, baby back bend. Bend your elbows, lift your heart. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, high halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Step back, take a breath in. Exhale, tap right, center, left, center. For 4, 3, last 2, last 1. Take a breath in. Exhale, Spider-Man crunch to the right, back, left. 4, 3, last 2, last 1. Come to your high plank. Take a breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more time through. Inhale, look to your hands. Exhale, standing forward fold. Any way you want to get there. Inhale, high halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Reach high. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, side bend left. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, high halfway lift. plank. We move a little faster. Take a breath in. Exhale, go right, center, left, center. For 4, 3, last 2, last 1. Come to your high plank, breathe in. Exhale, Spider-Man crunch, right, left. Om Gam Ganapati Nama. You can overcome any challenge. Last 2. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. We do it together. Breathe in. And breathe out. One more cleansing breath on your own. Then inhale, look to your hands. Exhale, high plank. Take a breath in. Exhale, bring your right knee down toward the ground. Lift, left knee down. Just a little movement from your low core. Right, left. You can do this right, left. If it hurts your low back, just come to your knees. We're almost done. You're here for 8, 7, 6, 5. Stay strong. 4, 3. Last 2. Last 1. Come to your high plank. Take a breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your heels up. Exhale, send your heels down toward the ground. One more time. Inhale, lift your heels up. Exhale, send your heels down. Inhale, look to your hands. Exhale, standing forward fold, any way that you want to get there. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Bend your knees, sit your hips low, reach your arms up. Beautiful. Take your hips a little lower. Option to bring your arms forward or at your heart center. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Feel the strength from your feet to your legs, your hips, and your arms. Sit down just a little lower. Take a breath in. Exhale, airplane arms. Sweep your arms to the wall behind you. Face your palms down. Lift your hands just a little higher to engage your triceps. Sit your hips a little lower. Lift your hands a little higher. Hold it here. Breathe. Settle in. Let your breath flow. Hold it for 2 more full rounds of breath. Nice work. Inhale, chair pose, lift your arms up. Exhale, forward fold, release to the ground. Awesome work. Inhale, high halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Come to your high plank, step back. This time, come to your tippy toes, shift your shoulders over your wrists. As you exhale, bend your elbows, guide your chest toward the ground. Inhale, upward facing dog. Come to the shoelace side of your feet. Lift your thighs off the ground, gaze forward. Pull your belly through your arms. And exhale, downward facing dog. Yeah, you got it. Inhale, lift your right leg up high behind you. Square your hips. As you exhale, point your toes toward your mat. Flex your foot and feel the energy out through your heel toward the wall behind you. Good, take a breath in. Exhale, low lunge, bend your knee. Bring your foot to the ground, right between your palms. And flatten your left palm to the ground on the inside of your right foot. Inhale, low lunge, twist, open to the right. Send your right arm out to the right wall, to the side of you, and then up toward the sky. Take a nice twist here. Rotate your wrist around a couple times each way. Find stillness. As you inhale, spark your fingertips a little closer to the ceiling. Exhale, back to low lunge. Inhale, low crescent lunge. Drop to your left knee. Come to the shoelace side of your left foot and lift your hands off the ground. Reach your arms up over your head. Square your shoulders over your hips. Maybe move back and forth a couple times, starting to warm up your inner thighs a little more. That's it. And find stillness. Take a breath in. Exhale, half splits. Bring your right heel to the ground and then release your hands to frame your leg. Now, if you need 2 books or 2 blocks or 2 pillows or something, you can grab them. Otherwise, you can bring your palms flat to the ground, fingertips, whatever feels right for you. Flex your toes back towards your nose a little more. Breathe in. Then exhale, fold down toward your leg. Bring your belly over your chest. Guide your head a little closer to your toes. Breathe in. Breathe out. And inhale back to your low crescent lunge. Bring the bottom of your right foot to the ground. Lift your arms up over your head. Exhale, high crescent with airplane arms. Tuck your left toes under. Lift up and send your arms behind you. Got that? Okay, bring your belly over your front thigh. You're at a diagonal. Lift your hands just a little higher. Take a breath in. Then exhale back to your high crescent lunge. Stack your, to a high crescent lunge with your arms straight over your head. Stack your left heels over your left toes. Bend a little more into your right knee. Breathe in. And exhale, open arm twist to the right side of the room. Bring your right arm back, your left arm forward. You can keep a little bend in your elbows and twist. Keep balancing with your legs. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, high crescent lunge again. Exhale, warrior 2. Spin your left foot down, then into your right knee, reach your arms out to your side. Beautiful. Then a little more into your front leg and square your hips forward. Take a breath in. Exhale, face your palms up toward the sky. Breathe in. Exhale, bring your hands to your shoulders. Take a breath in. Exhale, bend your right elbow towards your right knee, working your oblique muscles. Lift and lean. You got it. If this hurts for any reason, your low back, you can just stay in your warrior 2 position. We're almost done. Let's do 3 more. Follow your own pace. Follow your breath. 1 more. Come up. Reach your arms back out to your sides at shoulder height. Inhale, reverse warrior. Keep the bend in your knee. Lift your right arm up and back. Guide your left arm to your left leg. Option to look up or behind you. Option to take your left hand to your right hip crease. Re-engage the bend in your front knee. Nice. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale, high to low plank. Cartwheel your hands down to the ground. Step back. Look through. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, lift your left leg up high. As you exhale, square your hips. Send your heel toward the wall behind you. Point your toes down. Awesome. Inhale, lift your leg a little higher. Exhale, low lunge with control. Bring your foot to the ground between your palms. Then plant your right hand down on the inside of your left foot. Inhale, low lunge twist. Lift your left arm up toward the sky. Out first, then up. You exhale, rotate your wrist around in a circle a couple times each way. Beautiful. Find stillness. Stretch your fingers a little closer to the sky. Maybe look up, find your thumb. Exhale, back to low lunge. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Or actually low crescent lunge. Come to your right knee. Bring the shoelace side of your right foot to the ground. Then lift your arms up over your head. Move back and forth just a few times. Find stillness, gaze forward. Take a breath in. Exhale, half split. Straighten your left leg. Bring your left heel to the ground. And then guide your hands down to your mat. Again, if you need 2 props here, that's fine. Maybe you've been doing a lot of running, walking, your hamstrings are tight. Maybe you're just naturally tight. Everybody is different. Be kind to yourself. Breathe in. Then exhale, fold forward over your leg. Hold it for a breath as you draw the top of your head towards your toes. Flex your toes back towards your nose. Inhale, back to low crescent lunge. Bring the left foot to the ground. Lift your arms up over your head. Exhale, high crescent lunge with airplane arms. Tuck your right toes under. Send your arms behind you. Bend a little more in your standing leg. Lift your hands a little higher. Then inhale, high crescent lunge. Send your arms straight over your head. Exhale, open arm twist to the left. Little bend in your elbows. Option to look forward, or if you can balance, find your left hand behind you. Inhale, high crescent. Reach your arms up. Exhale, warrior two. Spin your back foot down. Reach your arms out. Inhale, flip your palms up. Exhale, bring your hands to your shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, dip your left shoulder to your left thigh. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Again, if this is hurting your low back, just stay in warrior two. You're here for 4. Work those obliques, the side abdominals. 3. Last 2. Last 1. Come up, find your warrior 2. Reach your arms out to your sides. Feel the energy out through your fingertips. Inhale, reverse warrior. Lift your left arm up and back. Drag your right arm to your right leg. Re-engage the bend in your left knee. Option to bring your right hand to your left hip crease. Flare open through the left side of your rib cage. Breathe in. As you exhale, stretch back. Take a breath in. Exhale, high to low plank. Rainbow your hands down to the ground. Step back and flow through it. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in and breathe out. You begin to flow, linking breath to movement. Be kind to yourself. Inhale, look to your hands. Exhale, standing forward fold. Come to the top of your space. Inhale, high halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Sit low, reach your arms up. Exhale, airplane arms. Send your arms higher than you think you can. Inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up high behind you. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Inhale, low lunge twist, your right arm lifts. Exhale, low lunge, bring your right hand to the ground. Inhale, low crescent lunge, drop to your left knee. Lift your arms up over your head. Exhale, half split. Send your right foot forward, hands to the ground, breathe in. As you exhale, fold over your leg. Inhale, low crescent lunge, bring your foot to the ground, reach your arms up over your head. Exhale, high crescent with airplane arms. Lift up, send your arms back, you got it. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, open arm twist to the right. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior, your right arm lifts. Exhale, high to low plank. Chaturanga Dandasana, your variation, you can come to your knees or skip the little tricep push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog, lift your heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up high behind you. Exhale, low lunge, step it through. Inhale, low lunge twist, your left arm lifts. Exhale, low lunge, you got it. Inhale, low crescent lunge, drop to your right knee. Lift your arms up over your head. Exhale, half split, hands down, left foot forward, breathe in. Fold over, breathe out. Inhale, low crescent lunge. Exhale, high crescent with airplane arms. Lift up, use your core and leg strength, arms behind you. Inhale, high crescent, reach your arms toward the sky. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, high to low plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Stay with it, stay strong. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift to your hands. Exhale, forward fold, travel to the top of your space, any way you want to get there. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, sit low. Go lower than you think you can. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low, let's do it. Stay with it. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Inhale, low lunge, twist, open to the right. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, low crescent lunge. Left knee down, arms up. Exhale, half split. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, low crescent lunge. Exhale, high crescent with airplane arms. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, high to low. Follow your breath. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, low lunge, twist, open to the left. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, low crescent lunge, right knee drops. Exhale, high crescent with airplane arms. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, high to low plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hips up and back. Take a cleansing breath here on your own. Let's take one together. Breathe in, lift your heels way high off the mat. Exhale, sink your heels low. One more time. Inhale, lift your heels up. Exhale, sink your heels low. Inhale, look to your hands. Exhale, standing forward fold. However you want to get there is fine. Come to the top of your mat. Bend your knees and sit down. How are you doing? Hi. You want a little sip of water, you can take it. And bring the bottoms of your feet together to touch. Spread your knees out wide. Reach your arms forward. Take a breath in. Exhale, slowly lower all the way down onto your back. Bring your hands behind your head. Interlace your fingers or bring your fingertips behind your ears. Spread your elbows wide. Press your low back into the ground and look up. Find one point of contact on your ceiling. We call this one point of contact your drishti, your point of focus. In yoga and in life, if you can keep your eyes focused on one thing, chances are you'll succeed further and beyond your expectations. Okay, here we go. Take a breath in. Exhale, lift your head and shoulders up off the ground. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift. Lower and lift. Lower, lift. For a little extra challenge, bring your heels 1 or 2 inches off the ground. And if you need even more, you can clamshell it by closing and opening. You have all these different variations from your feet down, your feet up, and a little extra. You take what your body needs today. You know it best. Follow your breath and keep your eyes on the prize. Got that from John Lewis, who I met in person about 10 years ago. May he rest in peace. All right, let's go. Let's do it for those who cannot. You're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, last 5, 4, 3, almost there, 2, last 1, bring your head to the ground, draw your knees together to touch, give yourself a hug. Reach your arms across your shins, rock side to side. Then find stillness, bring your knees right over your hips, flex your toes toward the sky. Bring your hands behind your head. Find that point of contact on the ceiling again for just a moment. Remember your own intention. Take a breath in. Exhale, twist to the right, bring your left elbow up toward or to touch your right knee. Option to send your left leg out long. Then inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the left. These are yogi bicycles. Make them nice and smooth and slow to start. Twist right, center, left, center. Twist. Twist. Good. If you need extra on this one, option to straighten your legs. So you have an L shape here as you twist, working a little more into your lower abs, or just take the traditional bicycle. It's up to you, yogis, yogi's choice. Let's go. Again, let's do it because we can. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, you got this, 2, last 1, bring your knees back into your chest, take a full body stretch, bring the backs of your hands to the floor behind you, stretch your toes toward the front of your mat, breathe in, breathe out. One more nice big breath in and out on your own. On your next inhale, lift your feet, bring your knees back in, bring your hands under your thighs, under your knees, rock the length of your spine vertically. Sit up on your mat and find boat pose. Tent your knees toward the sky, bring your toes forward. Stretch your spine up toward the sky. Bring your hands under your knees and lean back. This is called Navasana. Asana means posture, pose. It's one of 8 branches of yoga. Yeah, doing these poses is just one part of the tree, the 8 limbs. Okay, pull your lower belly in, lift your right foot up. You can flex your foot or point, it's up to you. Lift your left foot up. Keep your chest lifted. Okay, if you feel stable here, send one arm out, send the other arm out. I send you love and kindness, compassion. There are always options in yoga. Option to bring your toes back down, or straighten your legs, hold it here. We're gonna tap our toes to the ground one at a time, starting on the right in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tap right, left, right, and left. Breathe. You got this. It's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, hands to heart center, in 2, and 1. Bring both feet up, hands to your heart. Breathe in. Exhale, twist to the right, center, left, center. Twist. Twist. If you need to bring your toes down, no big deal. Twist. If you want to straighten your legs, you can. Go for it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold your arms out just for 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross your feet. You did it. Plant your hands. Awesome job. Come to a tabletop pose. Slide your knees under your hips. Gaze down between your hands. Nice work. Inhale, cow pose. Drop your belly towards your mat. Lift your chest up and send your gaze up toward the ceiling. As you exhale, just stretch through your back. Hold it here in cow pose. Take a breath in. Exhale, cat pose. Pull your shoulders forward. Draw your belly in. Dome through your whole entire spine. Look down or behind you. Hold it. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat pose. Do it 2 more times, each posture at your own pace. Send your tailbone back as you lift your gaze, and then draw it in and arch through your spine. 1 more round on your own. We meet back in tabletop with a flat back, a long neck. Inhale, tuck your toes under. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, look to your hands. Exhale, crow pose. Walk or step your feet right behind your wrists. This is an arm balance. If you're not in the mood for it, you can come to a yogi squat like this. If you haven't done it before, or you haven't done it in a while, watch me and we'll have a little time to play with it. Spread your fingers wide, come to your tippy toes. Then pull your belly in and gaze forward. As you bend your elbows, guide your knees onto your triceps and just shift your weight into your hands. So maybe today, what you got is just a rocking motion to feel the weight shifting into your hands. If you're ready for more, guide your knees a little closer to your armpits. Gaze forward. Where your eyes go, your body follows. True in yoga and in life. And lift 1 foot off the ground. Maybe the other foot lifts. Bring your toes together to touch. Once you lift, and just hold and breathe. The trick is to keep your low belly engaged and to gaze forward. Just hold and breathe. You can hold it for a few breaths. If you want to jump back, you can. That's another option. If you want to take a variation, you can. Or as I said, bring your heels in, your toes out, and come to your yogi squat. We'll play around in our crow pose for about 15 more seconds. So if you want to see if you got it today, like everything, it's a practice. If you practice it enough, honestly, you will get it, because I didn't think I could get it, and then I said, why not? And I finally did, so if I can, you can. When you're done, let's all find the yogi squat. Bring your palms together to touch. Pull your thumbs into your heart. Breathe in your intention. Breathe it out. I'm sending you kindness and compassion. Breathe in and breathe out. And drop your hands to the ground in front of you. Straighten your legs. Walk your feet back to your downward facing dog. Move your hips side to side a couple times. And send your heels up and down toward your mat to stretch through the back side of your legs. And find stillness. Feel your breath and your heartbeat begin to slow. As you find that stillness, take a breath in and a breath out. Beautiful. Inhale, look to your hands. Exhale, forward fold, come to the top of your space. Begin any way you feel like getting there. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, eagle pose on the right. Swing your right arm under your left arm. Grab for your shoulders or cross at your elbows and your wrists and bring your hands together. Then bring your right leg over your left leg. You have options. You can use your foot as a kickstand for balance, or lift your foot, or bring your foot behind your opposite calf. Once you do, square your hips and shoulders. The lower you are in your standing leg, the easier it is to wrap your right leg around it. If you fall out, get right back in. Slowly lift your elbows up to shoulder height. Take a breath in. Exhale, one-legged mountain with eagle arms. Keep your arms where they are and just unwind your right leg. Bring your right thigh parallel to the ground. Flex your toes to your nose. Take a breath in. Exhale, warrior three with eagle arms. Send your right foot, here I'll turn to the side so you can see. Send your foot to the wall behind you. Bring your belly parallel to the ground. Take a breath in. Exhale, unwind your arms and interlace your fingers. Bring your pointer fingers together to touch. Take a breath in. Exhale, balancing stick. Point your toes. Send your hands forward. Send those pointer fingers to the wall in front of you. Bring your neck parallel with your arms. Bring your biceps by your ears. Take a breath in. Exhale, stretch your fingers away from your toes. Breathe in. Exhale, standing split. Release your hands to the ground. Bring your belly a little closer to your thighs. So we already stretched the back of our hamstrings. Some of you may look like you're really like in the standing splits. I may or may not ever look that way, and it doesn't matter because it's more about how you feel than how you look. So find a position where your hips are square, your leg is up as high as it can go, and just breathe into it. If you want a balance challenge, you can lift one hand to one ankle, or maybe the other hand comes up and you balance. If you feel like doing a handstand, you're in a good position for it, you can kick up into it or take these little L hops, okay? Do whatever you want. We're gonna hold it for 3 more full rounds of breath. You have all those options. Take one more breath in. If your hands were lifted off the ground to your ankle, bring them back down. You exhale, find a low lunge. Bring your left foot to the ground behind you. Good. Inhale, three-legged dog. Lift your right leg up and back behind you. For those of you who know Chester, he's the Callan's three-legged dog. So in his honor, lift your leg just a little higher. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good job. Inhale, look to your hands. Exhale, forward fold. Travel up so that your feet come up to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Woo, good workout. All right, exhale, eagle on the left. Bring your left arm under your right. Option to bring your hands together. If you have an injury or your flexibility is limited, you've got big, broad shoulders, just grab your shoulders or bring your hands together and lift your left leg up over your right. If your foot lifts, lift it. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Option to bring your foot behind your opposite calf. Square your hips and shoulders. Breathe. Sink a little lower in your standing leg. Lift your elbows up a little higher. That's it. Take a breath in. Exhale, one-legged mountain with eagle arms. Keep your arms as they are. Unwind your left leg. Bring your thigh parallel to the ground. Flex your toes to your nose. Hold it here. Stay strong. Take a breath in. Exhale, warrior three with eagle arms. I'm gonna turn to the side. Send your left foot behind you. Bring your belly parallel to the ground. Make your neck long. Take a breath in. Exhale, unwind your arms, interlace your fingers, bring your pointer fingers together to touch. Breathe in. Exhale, balancing stick. You fall out, get right back in. Bring your fingertips forward. Point your left toes. Stretch your fingers away from your toes. Bring your biceps by your ears. Tuck your chin in slightly. If you're shaking like me, no big deal. If you fall out, get back in. Hold it here. Take a breath in. Exhale, standing splits. Release your hands to the ground. You might notice one side is different than the other. Just be aware, checking with your body. Square your hips, lift your leg a little higher. You have the same options. You can take a balance challenge by lifting one hand to your ankle. Maybe the other hand lifts, maybe you hold that. Maybe your belly is completely flat against your leg. Or you can take these L hops where you kick up, and maybe if handstand isn't your practice, go for it, or take any of these options, okay? We play around with it for a few more breaths, so see what you got. All right, take 2 more full rounds of breath. Then if your hands were lifted, bring them to the ground. Inhale, lift your left leg up just a little higher. Exhale, little lunge, bring your foot to the ground. Inhale, chest or pose, 3-legged dog. If you have a 3-legged dog, you can leave it in the comment section or the chat section. Take a breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. We would love to honor your dog if it has 3 legs, or if it has 4. You're more than welcome to share photos. Okay, reconnect with your breath. Breathe in and breathe out. You did it. Inhale, look to your hands. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart. Revisit your intention here. Breathe it in and breathe it out. Inhale, tree pose on the right side. Lift your right foot to the inside of your left leg, or option in what we call hot tree, which is to lift your right foot, but to bring it all the way up to your left hip crease. You might want to try that today just to see how it feels. Lift the bottom of your foot up toward the sky, and then you can hold it here. You feel a nice stretch in your hip. Maybe bring one hand to heart center. If your foot doesn't slip, you can bring both hands to heart center. Take any shape you want for your tree pose today. I'm going to show you a pose called toe stand. It starts with this, we call hot tree style, with your foot to your hip. And take a breath in. So you exhale, hinge at your hips, bring your belly forward, and dangle your hands toward the ground until they meet the ground. Okay, once you're here, you bend your standing leg and you come up onto your toes. Can you see that my heel's lifted? All right, so this is why they call it toe stand. It takes balance, strength, focus, flexibility, all that stuff. And a mat that doesn't slide under you, but so you have your foot up at your hip, you come down, bend your knee, walk your hands to your sides. Okay, this is toe stand, but if you want to take it further, focus forward or maybe down first. Bring one hand to your heart. So it's easier if you start your gaze down and then you can lift it. Maybe you just have one hand to your heart. Maybe both. Just see what you got today. Play around with it. If you're still in tree, you can be standing in tree. Hold it for a couple more breaths. If you're in toe stand, push up the way you came. We'll meet back in our tree pose. Yeah, take a breath in. Exhale, standing at attention. Release your foot to the ground, bring your hands to your heart. And if your mat is sliding and you want to come down to the other space, whatever you need to do to adjust, just do it. We'll try the other side. It might be a little different, a little harder, a little easier. No judging, just dig deep into it. Lift your left foot up. You can take a regular tree pose or bring your left foot to your right hip crease. Once you're there, maybe bring one hand to your heart. If you want to take any other shape in tree, you can. You can bring both hands to your heart, hinge at your hips. Release your hands toward the ground. Just fold over till your hands meet the ground, bend into your standing leg. Once you're there, walk your hands to your sides. Again, it's easier if you focus first with your eyes down and then lift them up. Just a little trick. Maybe today you're just in tree, or maybe you're in one hand toe stand. Maybe both hands come off the mat. Maybe your gaze lifts, maybe not. Just play around with it, a few more breaths. See what you got. Be kind to yourself. All right, if you were in toe stand, come back up. We'll all meet in tree. Yeah, take a breath in. Exhale, standing at attention. Bring both feet to the ground. Bring your hands to your heart. Breathe in and breathe out. Release your hands to your sides. Face your palms forward. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're winding down, yogis. Reconnect with your breath. Inhale, lift your right leg up high behind you. Exhale, half pigeon pose. Bring your right knee gently to the ground behind your right wrist, and your right foot behind your left wrist. So bring your shoes parallel to the top of your mat as it goes. Then drop to your right knee, or your left knee rather. Send your left leg long. If you want, you can stay up on your toes, but see what happens if you come down to your leg and walk your hands a little closer to your hips. Option to stay upright, or find sleeping half pigeon. Walk your hands forward. Maybe bring your forearms to the ground. Maybe bring your head to your hands, or if you're flexible today, maybe your belly, your head comes to the ground. So take whatever you need here. You can also bend your back leg if you need a little extra quad stretch. Hold it for a few more breaths. Just sink into it. Let go of your thoughts. Let your hips open. Take one more full round of breath here. On your next inhale, come to your palms. Tuck your left toes under, then inhale, three-legged dog. Lift your leg up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up high behind you. Exhale, half pigeon, other side. Create a number 7 shape with your legs. You can come down to your right knee. Again, various options. Bring your hand to towards your hips. Bend your back foot. Or flying, sleeping half pigeon. Keep breathing into it, release the stress. Any tension you're holding in your hip, let it go. Breathe into it for a few more breaths. Then on your next inhale, come to your palms. Exhale, three-legged dog. Tuck your right toes under, lift your left leg up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look to your hands. Exhale, forward fold, come to the top of your space. Inhale, high halfway lift. And exhale, crouch and curl. Bring your hands to the ground. Crouch down so that your knees bend, your heels lift. Guide your forehead towards your knees. Option to lift one arm over your shin. Maybe the other, another little balance challenge. We had a lot of balancing today. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then go ahead and sit down on your mat. Oh, hi, Percy. This is Percy, if you haven't met him. We're doing cat yoga, I guess, today. Lie down on your back. Draw your thighs into your chest. Take a breath in. Exhale, happy baby pose. Lift the bottoms of your feet toward the sky. Bend your knees towards your sides. Reach your hands to the inner arches of your feet and gently pull, gently rock. If your back comes way, way off the mat, just reach for your calves or your thighs. Option to straighten one leg at a time if that feels good. Then find stillness, draw your knees into your chest, take a breath in. Exhale, send your left leg long. Keep your right knee bent and interlace your fingers right below your right knee. Draw it up and out towards your right armpit. Breathe in. Exhale, supine twist. Guide your knee across your body so your right hip comes over your left. See out your arms. And point your nose in the opposite direction. You can cactus your arms, see them out, whatever feels good. And inhale, bring your knee back up. Give it a little squeeze in. Exhale, switch out your legs. Send your right leg long. Bend your left knee in. Interlace your fingers below it. Take a breath in. Exhale, supine twist the other way. See your cactus out your arms. Point your nose the other way. Breathe. Nice. Then inhale, bring your knee back up. Exhale, draw your other knee in to meet it. Reach your arms across your shins. Pull all this beautiful, kind, compassionate energy in towards your heart. As you inhale, lift your forehead, draw it towards your knees. Take a breath in. Exhale, resting pose, Shavasana. Lie down on your mat. Take up as much space as makes you feel comfortable. Flip your palms up. Let your feet flop side to side. Close your eyes. Relax your whole body. I'll let you know when it's time to move on. You're always welcome to stay longer or stay less. Wherever you are right now, just be. When you're ready, take little movements in your fingers and your toes. Roll out your ankles and your wrists. And slowly move your head side to side, noticing how your neck feels now compared to when we began to slowly move it back and forth at the beginning of class. Take a full body stretch. Lift your arms up over your head toward the back of the room. Take a big breath in. Exhale, fetal pose. Roll over to either side. Curl your knees in towards your heart. Rest your head on your bicep. And bring forth your own intention one more time before we conclude our class. And slowly push yourself up to a comfortable seat. Close your eyes, bring your hands to your heart. Kindness is having the ability to speak with love, listen with patience, and act with compassion. It is a practice to be kind and gentle with yourself and let that kindness and compassion radiate to those around you. I encourage us all to practice that kindness for the rest of the day and the week ahead. Let's seal our class as a community together with a unified breath. Breathe in through your nose, fill all the way up. Breathe out through your mouth. Lift your thumbs to your forehead, bringing them right between your eyebrows, your third eye center. And then take a little bow forward towards your heart as we share a last word of class. Namaste.